So, hello fellow coin collectors, this is Glenn, back with the third time recording this video, so bear with me. So today's coin we're going to have a look at is a Mughal dam, or in Arabic will be a fulus, but in India large coins like these are generally called dams, and that's pretty much what the modern interpretation of them is. Although in this coin it actually says fullest, so the correct term is actually fullest. This is all in Persian script, and it's actually issued during the reign of Akhbar. So roughly about 1580 these coins were issued, because they do have a date on them, 987. So this is actually in the lunar calendar, so these will be 1579 to 1580 if you want to get more technical, because like the Chinese New Year calendar, the times that the New Year actually happens would be probably, is it Ramadan? Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, it wouldn't coincide with the solar New Year. It would actually be based on the actual moons. And I have two coins that are actually the same. They're pretty much the same weight. They're about 20 grams, roughly about 25 millimeters, and they come from the same mint, Lahore. So, but on this side, this coin actually just says the actual date. So it's got 987, and in the inscription it actually just has 987 in written form. So up the top we have Haft, or what's the end of Haft, so the actual inscription would start around here, and FT is here. Then we have Hashtad, and we just have the start of the inscription, which is the H, and then it goes to the SH. You don't have an A in the actual written form of Arabic. And down below we have the Sad. So that reads 7, 8, 80, and 900. So 987. So that's basically it. Then at the bottom we have the back end of Sana, which just means year. And the inscription would actually start around here. So this is all pretty much off the flan. So to get the actual inscription on the actual flan, it probably would have had to have been more like a halfpenny size coin. So if we have a look, you can see it's actually quite a small coin, but also quite a thick coin. And if we compare it to Australian dollar, you can see how thick it is. It's actually quite a nice coin. I actually like these Akhbar dams. They're actually very well executed for a copper coin. Usually copper coins are actually quite poor, so we have this one from about 200 years before, and as you can see it has a big inscription, but a lot of it is actually off the flan. So that's actually a better coin. I don't actually have any poor coins actually on the table. Maybe this one. This one, a lot of the inscriptions actually off the flan, and I think they're Jaunpur Sultanates, so about 200 years earlier. So this would actually be classed as probably the reverse, because it only has the date, and on the obverse it would have the actual mint. So these coins here don't actually mention Akhbar himself. This side just mentions Zab Fulus Dar es Sultanat. So the main inscription here is Dar es Sultanat. And we have Fulus down the bottom. And it looks like Zab up the top. Although I could be wrong, because I'm not an expert at these coins. I'm still actually learning. Trying to learn. Because it's actually pretty hard to interpret Arabic coins, because a lot of the times they actually leave lettering out, they put letters and words in inappropriate orders. So to someone who actually doesn't read Arabic or Persian fluently, it's actually a little bit hard to interpret. Like if we have a look at a Roman coin, usually the inscriptions all the way around, and if you've got a few coins you can actually interpret it, because the lettering is definitely not in an order that's not supposed to be read. Although they are abbreviated, we know actually what they actually mean. And that's how we know what these are. So we have experts who read Persian and they actually can interpret. And as you can see, it has this funny symbol in the middle, upside down love heart. That's actually the mint mark for Lahore. That's how we know it's actually Lahore. And actually quite a nice simple coin, but well executed. And just something that I'd actually like to collect. So if you see other Arabic coins, so this is a Jawanpur tanker coin, and it's actually has more of an inscription, but as you can see it's all just writing. So Arabic coins are pretty much the same later on. So earlier on they used to have an image, especially the Turkic kingdoms, but a lot of Islam actually deems putting images on actual coins to be haram. So anyway, here's another one with Arabic inscription, which I will make a video on later. But a lot of people on my channel actually don't like Arabic coins. They're more into just the Australian coins, which I find, yeah, they're okay, but you know, it just gets a bit boring doing coin videos on one type of country. And so that's why I like to vary my channel quite a lot. So how much would you actually be thinking of paying for one of these coins? Well, if you go to an actual coin shop, coin seller like V Coins, or if you go to Stuart Anderson or Downey's, you'll probably be paying about $30 to $40 for one of these coins. If you go on eBay, a lot of these coins are pretty much between $10 and $20. But if you shop around and buy from coin sellers that are not in Australia, you can get these for about $7 or $8, as I did. And as you can see, the patina is a little bit off, but if I'm going to put these into coin covers, and they'll actually recover after like 500 years. So that's why you need to actually look after these coins. And they're just a beautiful, thick coin. They tried to put as much metal in them as possible so that people will think that they're actually valuable. Even though the metal in the coin will, especially for these bronze and copper coins, were never the actual value of the actual metal that's actually in them for the face value of the denomination. So I'll leave a link down below if you want to have a look at Indian coins. They're actually quite a nice coin to actually get. But if you're going to purchase from India, just remember they are in a lockdown. They can't actually post for probably in next month. So I would hold off. And a lot of shops on eBay have actually closed down until the virus, or coronavirus, is actually settled. But I don't think that will be for a long time. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching my video, and take care, be careful, and enjoy coin collecting or whatever hobby you have. Like I like painting and fossils. And be good.